Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. Now, today I have something I'd like to call custom player drops when they die. This can be used in various other ways. It can be used to drop XP when a person dies. They drop custom XP and things like that. But yeah, let me just show you. Normally, when you're in a PvP or a survival world, something like that, when you die, the following thing happens. So let me just do a kill. Okay, okay, it was quite hectic. You will see that I just kind of spread my stuff all over. So I'm just going to actually leave all of the stuff here quickly. So what I've come up with, okay, hold on, let me just change my view. Okay, so what I've come up with is that when you die, you don't actually drop any items except an item that you specify yourself. So let me, well, you as a map maker or game maker specify yourself. So first thing I want to do is I want to actually turn on keep inventory. Okay, so we're going to we want to do game rule, and we want to do keep inventory. Where we go, keep inventory, and we're going to say true, so that when I die, I keep my inventory. So I'm just going to quickly turn off this machine very quickly. So that when I die, so if I now just get all of this stuff and I now do the same thing again, kill, you'll see that I actually keep my inventory. Okay, so you'll see I keep it. I don't actually lose it. Okay, I'm just going to clear this again, because if I do turn on this machine, it'll clear it off. Right, so let me just get rid of this very quickly. Okay, now if I turn on my machine, okay, what will happen is when I die, okay, I will then only drop a specified item. I do not have to actually have the item in my inventory. For example, it's a bottle of enchanting, which you can't actually get unless you actually, in creative mode. So if I go into let's go game mode 0. So I'm now in survival. Okay, so if I open up my inventory, you see I can't get anything. So if I now do the kill command, okay, you'll see my inventory was cleared and I dropped a bottle of enchanting. Okay, inventory cleared, bottle of enchanting. Okay, and this will keep on working. Let me go again, put myself back into creative. So this will work. So I just take anything, pop anything. Oh, this mouse is horrific. So I just take anything, so like that. Let me just get rid of this bottle of enchanting, and then I just kill. You'll see once again I'll drop the enchanting, my inventory will be cleared, and away we go. Now it doesn't have to only be a bottle of enchanting. It can be pretty much anything. So let me just see, where is my give command, I think. All right, so it can be anything. For example, if we want to drop, let's see, what else can we drop? Let's say we want to drop a name tag. Okay, so it's a 421. Okay, so that's also something you can only find in dungeons. What do we want to? Yeah, let's do a name tag. So 421. So all I need to do is change this 42111. Let's just say, also just to show you, let's say I want to give them 10. Okay, so if I now die, okay, so I can die anywhere. It doesn't matter. It can be anywhere in the world. So I just do kill. You'll see I now drop name tags and the okay, that's my spawn point, and yeah, I dropped 10 name tags and the bottle of enchanting was cleared. How absolutely cool is that? I'm quite excited about this one. So I've actually used this mechanic in a PvP map that I will probably hopefully launch very shortly. We just need to do a couple more test plays and things like that. And but what I've done on the map is that I've actually set it to be random. So if somebody dies, it actually drops 1 of 6 random items, which really kind of makes the game quite interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put all of these commands in the description below, so do check out the description if you want to see the commands. You are going to need 2 new objectives for this. Okay, you're going to need a death objective and you're going to need a clear objective. Okay, so to do that, you go scoreboard objectives, add, and now death. Okay, this is what I'm calling it, and so I'm going to call it death, and the death is the first death that I've got here is the name that I'm going to be referencing in the command blocks. I'm then going to use the default death count objective that Minecraft gives you, okay, and I'm just going to do the display as death. Okay, so the second death after the death count is what will be displayed if I ever choose it. Now, I've already done that, so you'll see it now says death already exists. So I've created the death variable. So when somebody logs in and they haven't died yet, their death will be by default set to 0. The next we want to do the clear. So it's the same thing, scoreboard, okay, add scoreboard objectives, add. Now I'm going to say clear. Now this clear, the first clear is the clear I will be referencing in the command blocks. I'm going to do this as a dummy, and then the next clear is the clear that will be displayed. For example, you'll see on the sidebar I've got clear. That is where it will be displayed. So those are the two objectives that you then need. Okay, so what happens is I have a hopper clock running, okay, but it tries to set a player's score to clear 1, okay, and it'll only set a player's score to clear 1 when the score underscore death is a minimum of 1. So if I die, okay, by default, Minecraft will give me 1 point for that death. So that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for somebody has died. The moment they die, I give them a clear 1 point. Okay. What then happens is it runs into this redstone torch here. So you'll see I've got a comparator. So this will be turned on as long as somebody has a clear 1 score assigned to them. It'll run into this comparator, which will turn off this torch, which will then turn on this clock. Okay, now it's incredibly important how the sequence of this clock. Now you'll see this comparator is on, so this command block is permanently turned on, so it won't actually activate. Neither will that one, so it's not active. So even though it's turned on, it's not activated because it needs an active signal to turn it on. So the moment this torch turns off, this torch over here will turn on, meaning that this command block will be the first one to be activated out of all of these command blocks. What this one does, it then gives that particular player who has a score minimum 1 or score death of minimum 1. I should actually change this to all. So in the multiplayer, all. So it'll give all people who have a score death of minimum 1, it'll give the item you want it to give. So it can be, in this case, it's the tags, it can be enchanting, it can be a diamond sword, it can be any item that you can give using a give command. Okay, so that then drops the tag. It will then activate this redstone repeater. Now this redstone repeater will not activate this block. Okay, it'll only activate the block over here first. What this block does, it then actually clears anybody's inventory. So let me just do that again. Do an all. So it'll clear everybody's inventory who has a minimum clear score of 1. So this score here that we gave somebody who died, we are now going to clear that person's inventory. Right, so once that is activated, the two blocks at the bottom will then activate at the same time. So this is fine. This doesn't have to be in the order, but these two do need to be. So let's look at this one first. So what this one does, it then takes anybody's score. So let's just maybe I should just keep let's get at everybody's score who has a clear minimum of 1, it then gives them a clear score of 0. So it just means that their inventory will no longer be cleared. The inventory has been cleared, that's it. We will not clear their inventory again unless they die. And then what this one does, anybody who has a death score of 1 or at least 1, it will then reset their death score to 0. So if the death score is 0, it won't give them a clear 1 score, which won't activate this clock, which won't clear the inventory, which won't drop the item. And that's it. That is really it. It's actually quite simple. So a lot of people are complaining I'm not doing like full build tutorials, but come on, it's a hopper clock, a comparator, command block, comparator, block, redstone torch, comparator, sequential clock, redstone dust, and block there. That's it. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will check you all later.